enable us to do what we love to do again, which is, as I like to say, rummage around in the Scottish condition from a fiddler's perspective. Tomorrow we're all going to get on the train. We're going to take this unruly bunch of adventurers on the train across Canada from Vancouver to Toronto, and it's called the Fiddle train. And quite a few of the folks are musicians. Some people are just along to hear the music, to look out the window, and it's going to be a great trip. We're really excited. As we came to realize that we were taking a train across Canada and it was going to be called the Fiddle train, I started to think about, well, who else would I invite to join us on the Fiddle train? And I immediately thought of Quebecois music, which is undergoing such an incredible renaissance right now. I thought, wouldn't it be fun to mingle the Scots with the French influence on a train for 3 days and see what kind of concoctions we came up with. So I invited one of my favourite bands from Quebec to join us on the train, and I also invited them to be our guests here tonight. Please welcome Genticorum.
When I found out he was going to be doing the Fiddle train, I thought, I gotta make it on that train. I mean, he's musician, he's an artist. His sensitivity, his joyousness, buoyancy, exhilaration in everything that he does in his life is so captivating and enchanting, and everybody loves to be around him. So we're having a great time. This is the best thing in the world.
Oh, left side is better here. Oh, look at the
What's your queen and your king?
No, look. Your horse can get my king.
Oh, that's right. Check. Is this your queen? Just break the rules a little, okay?
Well, there are some of us who haven't made it to breakfast yet, and kind of drag ourselves out of bed in time for lunch. And just the great friendship and conversation as we're going through all this scenery. And then we get to do workshops. Alasdair's a fabulous teacher, and just so full of energy.
So remember that you don't have to play the tune. You can always just go and decide to hang out in the engine room and get involved in energizing the tune, living underneath it, soaring above it.
And on to lunch and dinner, and then more music and good friends in the evening. Dancing.
official time is about 7 minutes of 11. We are running about an hour behind the schedule of the train. So that's going to put us into Jasper around noonish.
What's been happening is not sleep. We had a great session last night into the wee hours. I think we broke the ice and various characters are emerging. And we're hoping to have a wee dance tonight and, on the train, so that will be interesting. And we passed through Kamloops and we did as we promised. We stopped and took the fiddles out and played Stella's Trip to Kamloops, which is a great tune. And
3, 4.
It's going well. It's going well. Morale is good.
One more time. 3, 4. À propos du cousinage, il en aventure l'en livre. Bonne ménage de filles, maturity.
The fiddle tunes, that's more British Isles kind of influence. Mostly Scottish in Quebec and Irish. Like even the Scots that were living in Quebec didn't have direct contact with their homeland. And with all the different other people, settlers that were there around them, music got mixed together, got different influences and evolved differently. Every day, what we try is to bring people together as a big family, and I think we almost achieved that last night. It gets better and better the longer the trip is.
Very cool.
When we groove, it's non-trivial. It's life and death. It's so hot, it's dangerous. And so you can't just be kind of sort of floundering around thinking. You gotta be like really. You're sending out these little energy pellets, and there's arcing across the room. People are having conversations. Go back to the tune. 1, 2,
It's a hand drum, a hop drum.